Sagittarians. Come and see what's in store for you. Let's take a look and see what is in store for you for this moon love reading. I'm going to take the 2 moon cycles together. What's in store? Well, the full moon is in Capricorn on July 5th, and you might feel a need to be useful. You'll be looking to do something in society. What is your role in society? What can you contribute to society? You may be shy, and some of you may feel resentful that others ignore you. But you have to trust your inner values. Then the new moon in Cancer on the 20th of July is particularly sensitive. It's really particularly sensitive. You'll start to think of your place in the world and how connected you are to everyone else, and how you are connected to everything else that's going on out there. Are you working to help create positive change? Can you contribute more? And at the same time, you'll have some real solid ideas about what it'll take for you to feel more safe and more secure. Now, this new moon will impact all signs, but Cancer, Capricorn, and Gemini will feel it the most. So let's start. I have my my picture postcards, fine arts painting. Okay, all right. Now, what is that? Can you see that? Yes. This is The Turning Road. It's about the turn of the... Well, it's 1906 by Darrow. It's an avant-garde painting. It's The Turning Road. Let's take a look now at... I've got here the Gustav Klimt, another artist. Gustav Klimt... Gilded Tarot. Let's take a look. I'll show you these cards up close as well. All right, we've got the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands. You could see these cards are so beautiful. The Page of Wands. Then we have the Seven of Coins. Seven of Coins. Then we have the Two of Swords. Two of Swords. We have Temperance, and then the Six of Swords. Well, Sagittarians, this is a really good time for you. Many of you are out there thinking of, well, there are people who have purchased a new car or have had to put their car in maintenance garage, someone who can work on it. But there will be an idea of changing your way of traveling, Now, you may get help with this. You'll be getting help with that. Somebody will be able to help. Well, not only will they help you, but they will see you to the entire process. Now, those of you who are not in the market for a new car, a new automobile, I see you here as getting ideas as to how you can improve, how you, in the puzzle of your work activity, where is your spot? How can you improve what you're doing for the company, for the entire, for the partnership, if you're in a two-person partnership. And I do see here a month where you're making a lot of decisions, and they're long-term decisions with this Temperance card. Long-term decisions, and thinking, okay, today it's the car if you're interested in getting an automobile. Tomorrow, I'm going to then conquer the world. The idea is a forward-looking Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you're looking forward to see how you can fit in the puzzle of life, in the puzzle of your life that you see in front of you today. And this is going to be very prominent. What about love? We're talking about love. Well, I have to say, Sagittarius, that all of these thoughts have one goal, and one goal only is to see how you can improve what you're doing, because you have that ideal in mind, because you have the notion of getting married, traveling with your significant other, getting them something for their birthday, a real interesting gift. Do you want to make an improvement in your life? You want to improve your life so you can draw someone in to your life. Let's take a look at this turning road and see what the Destiny Oracle cards tell me. Let's see. Imbroglio. Imbroglio is trickery. Then we've got intrigo, intrigue, my word. And then we've got uomo di legge, a legal consultant. There's a lawyer, esquire, barrister, someone who works in the legal field. Now, it's true. Many of you may be in a situation where you are trying to improve your status for the future. And many of you are doing that because there's a change in the air. There's a change in the air with relation to a person, a significant other. And there will be some changes in terms of separating your assets, understanding, well, this painting is mine. My parents gave it to me. You're not interested in it. But nothing at all, Sagittarius, nothing at all that has any form of animosity in it. No litigation. So it will be smooth sailing, even if there are lawyers in the fold. I'm going to take a look at this Page of Wands. The Page of Wands brings up impossibility, fortune, fortuna, impossibilità, fortuna, and then we have amore. All right. Now, of course, this is in line with what I just said. The page will bring you messages and make you wake up. It's like a waking up to understand that there are changes underfoot. Okay, she may be or he may be taking my automobile. I need to get something for myself. I need to travel with our children or bring my children somewhere, and I need to get an automobile in that way. And things look difficult in terms of how you can maintain the same type of lifestyle with the changes that are underfoot. So here, Sagittarius, we have love changes. There's changes in relation to love and your status, okay? Changes in relation to love and your status. So let's take a look now at this beautiful 7 of coins and see what that yields for us to give us some insight here. Let's see. We've got indecisione. Undecided. There's a bit of indecision here. Lutto is mourning, and contratto d'affari, a business deal, a business contract. Now, it looks like to me that you have made, and I remember this, Sagittarius, months ago, and it has been for many, many, many months that I have mentioned. You have an offer. You have a company, a large company, a very important player in the world, in your field in the world, and they have asked you to come forward. They've asked you to have an interview. They have asked you to apply, and I'm not sure how many of you have followed that up. I seem to think, and what I'm looking at is that you left and you wanted to maintain the status quo, and this is talking a bit of that, and this is also talking about had I done that, I would be, looking back at the last few months and the decisions, or up as long as a year, had I done that, I would be now. All right. If I had had a crystal ball, then I would have done this or that, but I do see that there is an idea that you have that once that door has closed and that opportunity is no longer available, that another is opening. And you're very sure about this. You're very, very positive. You're a positive thinker, gung-ho, forward-looking in this month of July in terms of love, because you feel that everything you've been doing has been bringing you forward to optimize your lifestyle with a certain person. If that changes, you're not going to burn any bridges. You want to keep the bridges open, but you want to maintain the same type of lifestyle, because it was, of course, done with a family in mind or another person in mind, but you safely can say that, yeah, I really do like my life this way. On this Two of Swords, we have protezione, protection. We've got malattia, illness. And then we have amica, a friend, harmony. She speaks to harmony. And I do see here that if and when you get a consultation, legal consultation or legal counsel from someone, it helps you to create the overall atmosphere of harmony in relation to any kind of sadness that may occur or any kind of difficulty that may occur to the rest of the family or someone you're leaving behind. I see you as being very, very moderate in everything you're doing. This Temperance card attests to that. And it also is followed by that Six of Swords, and they both talk about you going toward a situation which is far better than what you have now. I'm looking at the Temperance card, and I see soddisfazione, satisfaction, regalo, gift, and then a message, messaggio. And of course, in all of this, these changes, because changes in relations and changes in relation to your love and changes in relation to your status, you have a turn for the better. You get on a positive streak, and it may take a bit of time because that's what the Temperance card tells us. But with that Six of Swords, you are sitting pretty and you're poised to move in a direction, in a place that you have always been going to, you have always wanted to go to. This is marito, husband, could be a wife, could be a companion in any case, innamorata, the loved one, and then fedeltà, fidelity. So now, it is also true that not everyone is breaking up, and there's not this sliding door situation of one coming in and one coming out. But there is something that changes, even with the relationship that you have underfoot. You have a change in relation to love with the same person if you are still with them, because it is that person who moves you and tells you, let's do this, let's do that. They are your muse, be it a man or a female. Now, I'm going to take the runes here that always help me cap the reading and give me a clearer indication. They're really black on white. They come down like a hammer. They're very clear, runes are, to give you information as to what you should do and what is going to be done to you. Beautiful. We start with Wunyo. Wunyo, of course, is the rune of joy, is the rune of happiness. And it really does truly mirror and reflect your positive nature. There's a positive outcome to what your dealings are, what you have been planning. There's success in your affections. Most of all, this talks to the success of your affections, be they with the same person or be they with another person. This is Urus. It's in the right direction. It's perfectly bright stave. And it is strength and vital force and energy. Those of you who have been feeling under the weather, you'll be recovering. If you have been ill, there's a recovery here. And what I'm looking at is a strong emotion on specifically with males. This is a strong healing rune. You start to think of you in relation to others, you in emotional relation to others. This rune does call for sacrifice, though, and this is why I have to say that there's something being given up. You go for the gold, but then there's something that you have to give behind. Either you want to move to a different neighborhood, and what you'll be leaving behind, sure, the house where you're going, the apartment where you're going is great, but the neighborhood you'll be leaving behind was better. This is that type of sacrifice, but you're determined. There's nothing, you are determined. With a determination, you take every single step Sagittarius. Now I have Algits, and Algits is a rune that talks about a fortunate new influence in your life. It talks really of friendships. It talks of new people that you meet, and it's a protective rune, all in all. I have here Fehu, and this is a kind of rune that you like to have in your casting when you are thinking of doing what you're doing, going forward, changing, making a better life for yourself. Fehu is all about fulfillment, and it's all about but romantic and financial gain together. And in this casting here, that's what it's talking about. I've got Pedro, and Pedro is this magical, mystical rune. There are hidden secrets. It also refers to the occult. Those of you who practice, who are psychic and have to deal with the occult, secrets emerge nonetheless. Secrets emerge, and there will be surprises for you at the end of this moon cycle. Diag, Sagittarius, Diag is a rune of increase and growth. It's the rune that alleviates other delay runes, but you know what? Yeah, there is one, and this is the delay rune, Hagal. So you take it with a grain of salt. Hagalas, is a rune that talks about delays and forces outside of your control, and it tells you that there will be a little, even if this night is not ripe, there will be a little delay. But we had Pedro, so let's make believe we didn't say that. All right, so we have Gifu. Now, Gifu is a gift. It's a partnership. It's an important development in a romantic relation. And I've been saying that over and over, whether it's with another or the same person. I have Rido here, and Rido does talk about movement. This is that automobile we saw of in the beginning. Those of you who are thinking of changing that or moving or traveling, it's a good time to negotiate for something like that. And you could get news that there is a great deal around the corner, just what you're looking for. Well, I do hope this was of help to you, ladies and gentlemen, Sagittarians. Right below, stories about your life and your love life in particular, because these are the moon love readings. I'll be coming back in about 10 days with the general readings for the month of July. Namaste, and until we read together again. Bye-bye, Sagittarius.